This is Terry Kurtz Online reporting on Victor Valley, High Desert, and Mojave River Valley events, activities, entertainment, sports, and history. The Tales of the Frontier episode, The Bride, was not just about a killer grizzly bear, nor an heroic rescue attempt, nor even one of the two lovely mail-order brides featured, but rather God's teaching how any and every husband should love, adore, and honor their wife.
Most Westerns are about the cowboys, the gunfighters, the villains. So this time I wanted to write an episode about the women of the Old West. A story from their perspective about their feelings, their hopes, their dreams, what they wanted, what they sought to be happy.
The challenges before the cast and crew had a lot to do with rising above the elements. Triple-digit temperatures 4 consecutive days in the hot and dry Mojave Desert.
I do believe we hit 116 degrees while we were filming out at White Horse Ranch in Landers, California. Last time we were at White Horse Ranch, we were looking at about 32 degrees with snow and about 80 mile an hour winds, which we're no stranger to.
The last 2 days of being out in Landers, California, up in that high desert, that there came a couple times where there's a breaking point due to the heat, and you're like, what's wrong with me? What's going on? And it just has to do with it's getting so hot and you don't recognize it.
In sharp contrast to the exhausting days on location in the desert, Big Bear City's Almost a Ranch served as the site for day one of shooting in the cool and beautiful mountains of the San Bernardino National Forest. As invariably happens, Almost a Ranch owner Dennis McQuinney finds himself called upon to play a key role as an extra. Back down to White Horse Ranch in Landers, the ranch owner's 9-year-old grandson finds himself making his television debut.
I had to kick a tin can.
All the way down the street?
All the way down the street.
You think you did a good job?
Yep.
Why? What did the director tell you?
I did a good job, but there was a few mistakes.
Oh, really? What do you think of the director, Tino Luciano? Was he fun to work with? What did he say to you?
He said I was doing really good and gave me a high five.
Okay.
The 2 final days of shooting The Bride, Thousand Pines Christian Camp in Crestline, another location refreshing in its 5,000 feet elevation and breathtaking scenery. Just as actors must rehearse, horses, Jack, Gambler, and Duncan, wranglers Mike Gatherer and Lloyd Knoll, take the mounts through the scene. But not before the path has been cleared or policed. The removal of logs, sticks, rocks, wire, anything that could impede or endanger the horse and rider. Television veteran Miguel Corona joined Two Gun Productions in its final 4 episodes of its first season.
Actually, I've been on a lot of different productions. I really enjoy working for Two Gun Production. The main thing I really like about it is the family atmosphere. I've been on a lot of sets where directors and crew are kind of separate from the cast. The cast is per se cast away from them. But in this, it's like a family. It's like you're working with your brothers and sisters. Everyone has a good time. Everybody gets along. I really enjoy working with them.
The Bride, the 2-part episode, wrapped the first season of production of Tales of the Frontier.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's a wrap!
Early on in the production season, producer-director Tino Luciano set forth most rewarding aspects.
The camaraderie that comes from the cast and the crew. When I get emails back from actors that say, normally actors are always competing against each other and they part their ways. When I get emails back from them that say, you know what, it's a tight-knit family and I've created such good relations with other actors, that gives me a sense of pride. It's like, that's what we're about. We're not about the competition, we're about the friendships here.
Just so much fun. We're all like a team, you know.
It's just been a really good experience. Everybody's really nice, and it's really good family atmosphere.
I mean, it's all been fun. I really enjoy the scenes with with Candace and our two grooms.
Favorite among the scenes, the kissing scenes, all of them.
Well, first of all, it's been a lot of fun working with them, and also they're really fast and efficient. That's been awesome.
Terry Kurtz Online was brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road.
Sold.
Bid fast and last. Sold on supporting high desert sports. Valu quality truck body. Family owned and operated since 1954. The Bradco Companies, our area's longest standing full service commercial brokerage firm. Ewanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn, favored destination for travelers and visitors to the Victor Valley. Terry Kurtz here, throwing out an invitation for you to catch up with High Desert Sports activities. Your High Desert Sports Report, showing 3 times every day on Victor Valley TV. 7 and 11 every morning, 4 every afternoon. We hope you'll join us right here on Victor Valley TV. On this segment of this edition of Terry Kurtz Online, Joseph W. Brady details the Mojave River Valley's industrial and retail markets.
You know, today I want to talk a little bit about the industrial market, which is a huge market and probably the biggest driver of real property in the Inland Empire. Mm-hmm. Okay, so, and then I want to talk a little bit about retail, because people constantly ask me what impact has COVID had on retail, and it's going to have a pretty serious impact. This is also pretty cool. CoStar, which is the largest aggregator of data in the world, renamed our region the Mojave River Valley region. They measure like we measure, from the top of the Cajon Pass out to state line, and from the LA County line to the Lucerne Valley, and all the different industrial types. There's 936 buildings that they measure of all square footages. We have about 22 million square feet of space. Now let's talk about in the bigger picture. So in Southern California, in the 7 Southern California counties, we have a little bit over 2 billion square feet. 2 billion square feet of space. When you get out the Inland Empire, including the high desert Mojave River Valley region, we have about 675 million square feet of space. Vacancy rates are really low. People like Dr. John Husing, Prologis, all the developers know how many of these bigger boxes that you can build, and the area down below is running out of them. But the bigger problem is this: we have very little space, and part of the problem has come that people can't afford to build and to develop space today with the fee structures that we have up here, and even construction costs. The market appears real tight, and the company has captured the big stuff at Sterling. So they've built 5 million square feet of LEED certified stuff. That's Dougal Egan out of Foothill Ranch, and Brian Parno and Anita Tuckerman. If you want to really know what the industrial market looks like, drive out to Southern California Logistics Airport, the former George Air Force Base, and really take a look at the buildings that they have built. Sterling has built absolutely the best buildings possible. They're LEED certified, so they have more energy efficiency. There's all kinds of things that go into being LEED, and it's LEED certified. We're proud to have done the largest lease of any broker in the high desert ever. Most of the manufacturers that are up here, or people that are in industrial buildings, don't really have the capacity to want to go hire a civil engineer, go hire an architect, go through the process, go to a planning commission, go to a DRC meeting, build the building, then move. So, your question about vacancy. So we have about a 4.3% vacancy. On the availability, we're somewhere probably around the 6 to 7%. So availability takes into account what's coming due and what's going to be coming up on the market. So in the last year, we absorbed like 316,000 square feet, which is not a huge amount when you look at 22.2 million square feet. But that still tells you we have somewhat of a healthy market. Our market's got about 18 million square feet of retail space. So we have 22.2 million square feet of industrial space. You have 18 million square feet of retail. The three retail projects that have really done the best in the last couple of years have been Lewis's Hesperia Marketplace down on Main and I-15 where Target is. They've done an exceptional job. They're an exceptional landlord. They've got the Target Center out in Apple Valley, and then you've got the new JH Realty bought Jess Ranch. We're starting to see some of the apartment people kind of stick their hand in and say, is there an opportunity? There is going to be an opportunity, I think, for that because of the speed train. That's something we can talk about later on, I think. And what that's going to do, so that's going to drive rents up here. That's going to drive rentals in single-family homes. I would bet that in a 2-year period of time, you will see rents in single-family homes jump 25%. Because of supply and demand. So you're bringing in a lot of construction workers to build a project that's, almost $4 billion. Now part of that is also on the Nevada side. What's that going to do? I mean, our hotel rooms are only going to be able to take so much capacity. So things are actually pretty good. We'll talk next week about single family, which is it's been great for those that are in the single family business. I'm not. We watch numbers because single family gives you an idea of how healthy an economy is. So.
Terry Kurtz On-Line was brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road.
So.
Bid fast and last, sold on supporting high desert sports. Valu quality truck body, family owned and operated since 1954. The Bradco Companies, our area's longest standing full service commercial brokerage firm. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn, favored destination for travelers and visitors to the Victor Valley.
It's such an honor, especially with the meaning behind the funds.
I believe it's more than an individual award. It means a lot to my town and my teammates.
Oh, I'm just so honored to be recognized. I just think that it's so encouraging to know that my hard work and dedication to the sports has paid off.
I'm honored and blessed and thank God for being here today. The little amount of money helps a huge much for going to UTI, but it's an honor to be here next to these 29 other student athletes that did so well in their sports also. So
next for me is I'll attend Yale University. I'll run cross country and track for them.
What events?
I'll do cross country and then probably the 1600, the longer distances in track.
Daniel, where to from here?
Well, I'm attending the University of Northwestern St. Paul in Minnesota. I'm playing football and attending college there.
I'm going to be attending Cal State San Bernardino in the fall and studying liberal studies to become a teacher.
Congratulations and tremendous athletic career. What's the Gabrielson Awards and Scholarship mean to you, Addie?
Oh, I'm just so honored to be recognized. I just think that it's so encouraging to know that my hard work and dedication to the sports has paid off. I'm honestly so honored.
4 athletes receive $750 Award of Merit scholarships. Oak Hill's track star, SCHAE Graham.
I'm going to be going to Academy of Art University in San Francisco, and I'm going to get my fashion design degree.
Congratulations on an outstanding athletic career. What does the Gabrielson Athlete of the Year Award mean to you, SCHAE?
It means so much. I'm so proud to be honored by this organization, and just being recognized for my hard work is amazing, and I really appreciate everything.
I'm probably going to attend Mount Sac and play baseball over there and see where it goes from there.
What is the significance? What does the Gabrielson Athlete of the Year Award mean to you, Tommy?
It feels good to just playing hard every day, competing and being with all the top athletes around the high desert means something. I mean, not many people get a chance to do it.
Janine Lugo, University Prep volleyball and soccer standout. Jed Phillips, AAE 3-sport scholar athlete. $750 Award of Merit scholarship recipients. Gabrielson Fund co-founders Bob Slough and Dick Sowers present a Lifetime Achievement Award for service to the athletic community to Pete Delagardelle, former coach and athletic director at Hesperia and Sultana High Schools. Jimmy Hall accepts a plaque of appreciation to sponsor Billy Casper Golf Incorporated. Bronze sponsors Rancho Motor Company and Apple Valley Communications. Silver sponsors Elizabeth Cardenas Gonzalez, Allstate Insurance, and Mitsubishi Cement Corporation. Bud Biggs receiving the Mitsubishi plaque. Gold sponsor Aerospace Manufacturing Group Incorporated. Aaron Juarez receiving the plaque. Gold sponsor Jason Vargas of the Kansas City Royals. Joe Vargas accepting son Jason's plaque. Title sponsor ISU Armac Insurance Agency. Ryan McCachran.
Just a few words. We continue to be the title sponsor of this great program because we love seeing all these wonderful athletes and looking forward to hearing the stories about you coming back and doing so many great things in your college and beyond.
Here's the complete list of 2014 Gabrielson Female Athletes of the Year. Apple Valley's Morgan Linus, all CIF volleyball. Carrying a 417 weighted GPA, Morgan will attend Western New Mexico University to study criminal justice. Morgan's long-term goals: earn academic and athletic All-American honors and become an FBI agent. Track stars: SCHAE Graham, Oak Hills; Melissa Fairchild, Serrano. SCHAE Graham set 5 track and field records for the Bulldogs. All state throughout her career, she is reigning MRL champion and record holder in 200 and 400 meters. A scholar athlete, SCHAE carries a 397 GPA into Academy of Art in San Francisco, where she has designs of studying fashion and eventually becoming a fashion designer. Melissa Fairchild, all-state cross-country 4 straight years. Melissa is league champion in the 800 and 1600 and the fastest leg on the undefeated 4x1600 relay team that ranks 7th in the nation. A 4.5 student, Melissa will attend Yale, run cross-country and track for those Bulldogs, and make a run at a degree in finance. All CIF shortstop Vanessa Hernandez of Hesperia, arguably the best softball player in the high desert. Hernandez hit .598 this season and belted 30 home runs in her 4-year career for the Lady Scorpions. She's bound for UC Fresno. Katie Daimling of Granite Hills is a Cougars valedictorian, all-state in cross-country and track. Katie was an all-league runner all 4 years for the Lady Cougars.
But look back, was there a toughest time over the last 4 years at Granite Hills High School for you?
Yeah, my freshman year was probably the toughest. There was a lot of changes, new school, and so having to get used to new study habits. And my dad died from esophageal cancer right before, so it was really tough. There's a lot of changes going through. But
with a 433 GPA, Katie runs next for Cal Baptist, where she'll work toward a nursing degree. She plans to become a pediatric oncology nurse. Hesperia Christian's Addison Woods is salutatorian of her class. All-league and team captain in volleyball, basketball, and softball.
God is calling us to hold fast to His faithfulness. My hope for the class of 2014 is that we all take the knowledge we have learned in this school and make it the foundation of our faith, and continually seek to expand it.
Addie lettered in all 3 sports all 4 years for the Lady Patriots. Addie will attend Cal State San Bernardino. Excelsior's Charity Mason captained the volleyball team. Earning all-league honors, Charity played midfield on the Lady Eagles soccer team, scoring 4 goals on the season. She earned a 327 GPA and will attend Victor Valley College. AAE's Sasha Valencia, all-league in volleyball and softball. Sasha is Lady Knights team captain in both sports. Sasha hit .490 and played second base on the Lady Knights softball team. Sasha will attend the University of Oregon and plans to major in psychology. Jenny Eklund, Apple Valley Christian Warriors, first team All-CIF and Agape League Most Valuable Player in volleyball for the Lady Warriors. Jenny captained volleyball and basketball teams for Apple Valley Christian. Janine Lugo, University Prep Jaguars, all-league in soccer and volleyball for the Lady Jaguars, captaining both teams her senior year. An ASB leader, Janine will attend UC Irvine to begin studies to become an ophthalmologist, an eye doctor. Brianna Stratton, Riverside Prep Silver Knights, Cross Valley League Cross Country MVP, her freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior seasons. Brianna qualified for CIF in both the 800 meters and 1600 meters. Mary Crosby, Victor Valley Jackrabbits. Mary competed in tennis and fencing for the Jackrabbits. All-state her junior and senior years. Mary will attend Southern Virginia University and study business. India Owens, Silverado Hawks. Running the 300 hurdles, India has been all CIF, all area and all league, the past 2 seasons for the Lady Hawks track and field team. She ranks in the top 20 in the state in that event.
The list of Gabrielson Athletes of the Year reads like a who's who among the top prep student athletes from high desert schools. And that's exactly what the Rick Gabrielson Memorial Foundation mission statement is. Recognize and honor the area's top high school senior athletes from schools across and throughout the Victor Valley. Gridiron standouts often top the list, and 2014 is no exception. 2 of the all-time top linebackers ever are among the award winners. Apple Valley all-time tackles leader Mason Kelly and Hesperia Impact Player Extraordinaire Elijah Wallace. Look up Impact Player in the football glossary, and Elijah Wallace's picture appears. A linebacker, the Scorpions tackles leader, averaging 12 tackles a game. Elijah Wallace also defined leader. As captain of the football team and track and field team 3 years running. Wallace reigns as MRL champion in the 400 meters. A scholar athlete, Elijah Wallace will attend Sacramento State and pursue a degree in business administration. Among the most versatile of the Gabrielson Athletes of the Year, Daniel Stratton of Lucerne Valley. Stratton was all-league and MVP in football, baseball, and basketball. Stratton quarterbacked the Mustangs to an undefeated Agape League season. Daniel Stratton was named first team All-CIF. Another 3 sports participant, Jed Phillips, AAE. Phillips competed in basketball, cross country, and baseball for the Knights. He has been all-league in cross country 3 straight years. Matt Cardona, University Prep Jaguars. Matt played outfield on the University Prep baseball team and captained the Jaguars team his junior and senior seasons. Felipe Padrea, Apple Valley Christian Warriors. All San Bernardino County swimmer. This year, he qualified for CIF in 6 events. In 2011, Felipe competed in the national championships in Brazil. He'll swim at Riverside City College and begin studies to become a doctor. Stephen Worley, Hesperia Christian Patriots. Stephen is valedictorian of his class. Stephen won 6 games for the Patriots baseball team, compiling a .260 ERA and leading the Patriots to an undefeated league championship. Hunter Cornell, Serrano Diamondbacks, first team all-league cross-country runner and in track 3 straight years for the Diamondbacks. Hunter is MRL champion in the 800 and 3200 meters, an all-area selection, and was named most outstanding track athlete in 2014 by MRL coaches. Here is a complete listing of the 2014 Gabrielson Senior Athletes of the Year. A pair of former Gabrielson Athletes of the Year return to honor this year's awards winners. Josh A. Lee, Murray State basketball player, was Sultana Athlete of the Year 3 years ago. And Katie Nierhoff, of Granite Hills Soccer CIF Championship team 4 years ago. The Gabrielson Fund is a proud member of the High Desert Community Foundation.
Terry Kurtz Online was brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert sports. Midway Home Solutions in Victorville. Deagle and Don always has discount prices on appliances, mattresses, home furnishings, and electronics. Valu Quality Truck Body, family owned and operated since 1954. The Bradco Companies, our area's longest standing full service commercial brokerage firm. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn, favored destination for travelers and visitors to the Victor Valley. Joseph W. Brady offers a $5,000 reward for arrest and conviction of whoever stole mail from his Victorville post office box.
For those that have not heard this, our post office box has been broken into 4 times since June of last year, including February of this year. Okay. I'm not the only one that it wasn't necessarily targeted towards me, but we believe that twice of the times that it happened, the postmaster might have been out of town. So a couple of these, one of them they believe happened during broad daylight. So I'm going to sweeten the pie to figure this thing out. My wife and I, Deborah K. Brady, will offer a reward of $5,000. It's pretty simple. They got to be arrested, they've got to be convicted, and they've got to be given time. And it's got to be for my mail in my P.O. box. P.O. box easy to find. And you know what? I think for $5,000, you're going to see some people roll over on people. Because you know what? And not only did I get it, we apparently had a bunch of boxes about the same time in February broken into at Springvale Lake. So this is an ongoing problem. What I think, Terry, is despicable, okay, is that we only have 4 people in the Inland Empire, according to one of the postal inspectors I talked to back in August. We only have 4 postal people that are trying to catch the bad guys working in the entire Inland Empire.
Doesn't the Victorville post office have cameras?
Terry, they do, and they have some imagery. I'll just say this, that they're probably putting in cameras that will never be seen by anybody, and they might be in places that they would never even think about. Okay, so I encourage anybody that if you know who it is, Terry will put my cell number up there. Text me, because I'm not answering any numbers that I don't have in my phone, and my email. And if the person is arrested, convicted, and found to have taken our mail, and I know Sheriff John McMahon is trying desperately to be sure things like this don't happen to me and everybody else. There is absolutely no excuse for it. But I have a feeling that the next time these people come back, they might be in for a really big surprise. And you never know where it's going to be. But they've been pretty good about assuring me.
We need to get
and
our
we've
control
talked about
monetary policy,
some ideas.
If
I'm not
it
going to
gets
get
out of
the
control,
postal
we're all going to pay a price.
security business.
I mean, it doesn't
matter what your political affiliation is, where you go to church, what kind of car you drive, your house. Everybody will pay for this deal. So.
Terry Kurtz here, throwing out an invitation for you to catch up with High Desert Sports Activities. Your High Desert Sports Report, showing 3 times every day on Victor Valley TV. 7 and 11 every morning, 4 every afternoon.
What time is it, sports fans? It's time for your High Desert Sports Report.
Your half-hour High Desert Sports Report, the area's only video action highlights coverage of high school athletes, teams, and sports programs, Victor Valley College Rams, and Barstow College Vikings athletic events. We hope you'll join us right here on Victor Valley TV. Terry Kurtz Online was brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, sold on supporting High Desert sports. Midway Home Solutions in Victorville. Deagle and Don always has discount prices on appliances, mattresses, home furnishings, and electronics. Valu Quality Truck Body, family owned and operated since 1954. The Bradco Companies, our area's longest standing full service commercial brokerage firm. Iwanzak Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems.
and by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn, favored destination for travelers and visitors to the Victor Valley.
Kerry Kurtz here, online. Thank you for watching.